All right, so let's jump into the setups, right? Now, from a larger perspective, from a blitzscaling perspective, and if you remember, I mentioned that the larger purpose is to go through the blitzscaling activity more so than the individual components that are going in, though we'll talk in detail about those which we've been talking through, right? Uh, Something that is publicly available doesn't make sense for us to start, imbibing and showing the things again and again. So we will be showing certain or taking certain of the links that we follow through, that at least I follow through, right? With people who've done this wonderfully well out there, right? So those some of them will be encompassing those here, and you should take a look at this in case you yourself doesn't, kind of don't know how to set up a few things, which are foundationally just at a very initial level of activities, right, I would say. So with that said, what will the setups consist of for a Facebook related ad scaling perspective, right? So the first one, we talked about 45 seconds to 1 minute of an ad, right, and the copy that goes into it. So that becomes the foundational requirement as we discussed. But to set up something like that, and the basics of websites and landing pages, which we've been talking about rise 1 to the point where we are right now, right? Those we still assume you already have, but just to reiterate the importance of those, the landing pages play a key role during your ad activities, where you're trying to convert from a lead capture to a kind of a funnel kind of a perspective, right? Or even from a traffic to a lead to a funnel, right? So it can be a series of steps out there. So with that said, uh, if you have already not dwelled yourself with the ClickFunnels, GetResponse, ConvertKit, or one of those, right? You immediately would like to at least get into ConvertKit to start with. All right. If not done, please do that. Yeah, otherwise, this is not meaningful for you. And second is, for in case you want to create sales funnel out of these, right? ConvertKit allows you, GetResponse allows you to have your fundamental sales or rather funnels in place, right? It in fact ConvertKit even doesn't give you a funnel per se, right? It gives you a series of emails. GetResponse does give you to some extent some sort of a funnel implementation related activities, but ClickFunnels is a kind of expected platform here, because that is the most recommended one, and ClickFunnels will convert your respective leads in or your funnels into respective zones, which then you will very effectively use along with the sequencing of events in a sequencing of emails along with ConvertKit. Okay, so landing pages is an important element where you've created your landing page and a thank you page, and the hook from there or the lead magnet from there, and so on and so forth. So these are important, right? These are foundational. So this you should have before you jump into WebP. So assuming you've done that, right, and you have your key landing pages in place, second is to create a tracking pixel. All right. So tracking pixel is nothing but like a coded tag from FB, which will be put into your landing page or your home page if you're directing people there, right? Directing the traffic there to the purpose that serve is when somebody clicks there, right? As a purpose of as an outcome of what you've tried them to do, that will be tracked through, right, in terms of the outcome behavior of that particular lead or the funnel conversion that has happened through. Okay, so pixel plays that important role. And what this means on a practical term is that if you have an ad in Facebook, which is playing out there, and somebody clicks on that, right, and they're directed to a landing page, the pixel in the Facebook page follows along because it has come to the landing page, and Facebook now knows what is happening in the landing page because it does some analysis there, which you can go to your account and see what has been happening, right, in a very simplistic term. Now you can use the same thing as I discussed with you for your sales funnel activity through ClickFunnels. The same pixel can work with ClickFunnels during your sales funnel activity to create a sales funnel because of as an event, as an outcome from that activity, and you can follow it through in your ClickFunnels account. So Facebook has some analysis and ClickFunnels will have its analysis, right? That what is the sequence of events. So collectively you'll know what has that FB related ad done for you for that specific customer, right? Or list of customers, and what ClickFunnels related sequence activities happen because of those clicks and activities. So now both of them will be in synchronization. So you will know what is an outcome of this movement from a traffic to a lead to a funnel. Clear? So the purpose of pixel and purpose of a sales funnel being created, right? And the importance of the two because of the reports that you will get out of them. Clear? So once you know the life cycle of what's happening with somebody, you can take the next event through. Okay. Now, if you see those URLs given there, okay, if for the people who don't know how to set this up, there are simplistic people. This is a public domain URL, right? So from YouTube and the others, you can pick this up and run with it. Okay. So I'll give you the links down. You take a look at it, and maybe practically while they're showing you how to do it, you do it. Okay. And you might have others. You can choose to pick up anything, right? But I didn't want to put time here to show you how these things are done. You do it at your pace with following some public domains, so that helps your purpose. Focus on the blitzscaling largely. Yeah? That's the purpose behind this kind of lecture, to take you through so that you reach the scale that is required, and these become tactical in nature for your perspective. Now with that, same for how the Facebook pixel is used with ClickFunnels, right? And what you can get as an outcome. We discussed the outcome, of course, from our synchronicity perspective, and the reports you get from Facebook as well as from this moment analysis perspective. Then you tweak things accordingly. What worked, what did not. Okay. You will also come to know who are the potential customers who went away and then could be retargeted through. Same for ClickFunnels. Okay. Now, click magic, right? Again, how to set it up, how to do. Again, there are URLs there. Click magic, as you know, the purpose is to track the whole life cycle of right from a traffic who has clicked an ad or clicked something that you're passing out there to the point they are becoming your customers, and then during the customer life cycle, that means from level 1 to level 2, how they're progressing and what you can do with them. That is the purpose of click magic. So it tracks you completely through. Facebook tracks you until the point where Facebook is passed it on to somewhere into your home page, and what you do with it ahead is different. In case you want to continue to analyze them, you can still pass on the pixels to, you can continue the pixels to the next phase also, right? Wherever your lead pages are, or rather your landing pages are getting, from a call to action perspective, getting to, okay? Your ClickFunnels is doing that in any case. So you have an analysis of Facebook, analysis by ClickFunnels as a reporting of what is going ahead after the landing pages have happened in terms of a sales funnel, and then you use click magic throughout the process as a single source of truth, that from where to what has happened, and these URLs will help you set that up. Okay, then how to do a video ad. We've given you foundational ones, right? You saw the foundationally what is required. You saw how much time and so on and so forth is come to play. How to specifically put a video ad there by putting the respective fields within the video, the advertisement on FB. There is a URL again. Okay, so you can use that and create your respective video ad the way you want it. Okay, at your pace. And we'll do this if required. And there's a question from RISE Circle. We will show you how to do that there and get to the specific point where the problem exists, in case there is any, right? But these URLs should be good enough for you to understand and run with. Okay. Again, I repeat, these URLs, you might have other public domains which you're comfortable with. Please follow them through. But these are the ones we shortlisted and should be potent for your requirements and usage for blitzscaling perspective. With that, I will see you in the next one for the audience persona, right? And how do you target that? Okay. I'll see you in the next one.